worked with the Nelson Mandela Foundation also around the same issue on how we can build a more cohesive society, more social cohesion, not just across the nation at large, but also targeting the youth, because the youth as the saying goes, the future of every country rests on the youth.
So let's say social cohesion. All right. The name sounds very unique. What is social cohesion?
It's an excellent question, Chris. Let's move away from all the jargon and just break the word into two. So there's social, which has to do with society. Basically, everyone. You know, the youth, the old people, the working people, the men, the women, every class of society. But the one that's more technical is cohesion. And cohesion is really about the glue that holds us together. What is that glue? If you think about a picture and all kinds of glues, there's a quick glue and there's a wood glue. But what are the elements that will make us stay together? What's the element that makes us feel that we belong to one society? What are the elements that make us feel that we are one nation? And the minister was just saying a few minutes back that South Africa has been in a process where a state is trying to create a nation. You see, those are two different things. You can be a state for the purposes of being recognized under international law and doing business with other states, but are you a nation? Just the way you can have a house, but are you a home? Two different concepts. A home speaks about belonging. A house speaks about a physical abode. So we are a state, but does every one of us feel a sense of belonging? That is a summary of what social cohesion means. Yeah.
Okay. This social cohesion, all right, dialogue today, all right. You've broken down social cohesion, what it means, and all that. The dialogue today, what is the essence of it?
Well, the thing is, we have seen so many problems in our society that suggests that there are challenges when it comes to cohesion. We've seen problems about racism. Of course, our country has a legacy from the past to do with apartheid and the use of race to marginalize and to exclude. And while all those formal laws were destroyed, unfortunately, some of the legacy still persists in different spaces, in the private space and the home, where you are judged. Contrary to what Dr. Martin Luther King says, you're not judged by the content of your character, but instead you're judged by the color of your skin. And then, of course, we've seen problems that have to do with gender-based violence. Again, that's a sign that certain people are excluded. Certain people are for want of a better word, not considered as equal members of the same society. Our women, our children are experiencing pain in this. The dialogues are about us beginning to talk about this. We've seen violent confrontation and actions against foreign nationals, different places, xenophobic violence. Again, that suggests that we are running counter to the spirit of our creation as a nation, that South Africa belongs to all those that live in it, because we're telling, and of course, you know, the xenophobic violence takes a strand that it's directed against people of African descent. So we are also suggesting that there is a problem there when it comes to belonging. Dialogue is bringing us together. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how we can heal. Let's talk about how we can create a better society for tomorrow. Let's talk about how we can all belong and feel a sense of worth inside our South Africa.
Just summarize it for people so that they can be able to understand, just in summary, and what one, two, three things we need to do to unite as one country.
Yeah, well, first, I think it's important to say that what government is doing here is a recognition that the field of social cohesion can't be done by one person alone. Government has invited different stakeholders, different members of society in a partnership. That all of us have a responsibility in creating that shared vision of belonging. Two, I think it's very important for us to then have authentic conversations. If you have superficial conversations, if you talk in a manner that's not going to the core of the pain and the core of the issues, then you're likely to miss out on the intervention programs. Let's have those uncomfortable conversations so that we can bring out the elephants that are in the room and start knowing what to address. Let's talk about healing. Let's talk about how we can sort that out. Number three, then we need champions to lead those conversations. We call them social cohesion advocates. We need those people. We need them among the youth. We need them among the elderly. We need them both male and female. We need people that can be an embodiment of what we want to see. Cutting across race, cutting across ethnicity, cutting across religion, showing that all these different traits are not to divide us, but they are to enrich us. Like, as you know, South Africa is known for this great expression, the Rainbow Nation. And in diversity, there is strength. My name is Dr. Ken Mutuma. I am an implementer of Social Cohesion Dialogues. I look forward to seeing some of you in those first series of dialogues that we'll have out there. Yeah, thanks very much to my host Chris on Mojis TV. Keep sending the word out there, letting people know that we can do it. We can bring an inclusive society. Of course, we can't do it without people like yourselves in the media and what you're doing in Mojis TV. Keep up the great work and let's build a socially cohesive society. Thanks.